Yeah, viewers all over the world. For some of you that are seeing me for the first time, Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu n'Oraifite maọbụ ịkpọ m Akajigo. I'm an ancient high priest. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi lụkwazị ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazị m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala na Restoration Evangelical Mission, bụrụ onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa n'oge awa nke eziokwu, isiokwu anyị ji wee bịa bụ don't take the name of your God in vain. Iji n'aha Chukwu gị wee gwurie egwu. In so many ways, we are coming against these natural laws that governs the universe. Do you know that one of the reasons why you are still wandering in darkness is because you refuse, out of your own ignorance, to adapt to the natural laws? And believe in me, whenever you go against the natural laws, you will collect. Because you will collect bruises, you will collect powers. Because you are nobody. Ọ na-abụ one-sided you are for say charity chi ya aka mgba. You cannot compete with the natural forces and go scot-free. Believe in me. Many have tried it and are into terrible mess right now. The only way what I have advised you is that adapt to the natural laws and they shall be well with you. There are these laws, the creator of the whole universe, Chukwu, after creating the entire universe, he gave man the mandate, the manual of how they can live on earth and make good use of this gross material world and become better human beings for themselves. All this is what we look into. But before we dive into today's lecture, important announcements. Don't forget that we are still in the second month of the year 2026, February. And our group ritual for the month is still ongoing. You can join us anywhere you are all over the world. This time, everybody na China to the temple of all over Nine. I am military to Ajayi by Hekadigon 4 years. Believe in me, we have massive testimonies. But as you all know, we don't share testimonies on social media. You know why? It's not necessary. It's not why we are here. But I can tell you that you never know where I am. So I'm on the tradition at this monthly rituals. This morning I have gone to the temple to make declarations and sacrifices on behalf of those that join us. First of the temple, children of the temple, members of the Restoration Evangelical Mission and consecrated group. We keep doing like this till the last day of the month. We go to the waters to offer sacrifices on behalf of all. Then we come back to the temple to offer sacrifices to entities of powers. So if you are interested in joining our monthly rituals, what you have to do is to chat me on WhatsApp, forward your 3 prayer requests will be placed in the altar, then make token donation to the account number. My WhatsApp number remains the same. Look on your screen, you see my number, 0805 7837 I repeat, 0805 7837 Now let's dive into today's lecture. It will not be long. What I'm telling you today is that Chukwu after creating the entire universe, he made manual of how human being can live here on earth and be happy. Yes, because our paradise is here on earth. Then our hell, according to the church people, is also here. Meaning that whatever you sow here on earth, you so shall you reap. If you do not reap it in this present earth life, once you come back, reincarnate again, you face it. Galatians chapter 6 verse 7 and I quote, God can never be mocked. Whatever you sow, so shall you reap. You got Hosea chapter 6, 4 by 6 or say, my people are suffering because of lack of vision and knowledge. I'm here to open your eyes. Let the bandage fall for you to be knowledgeable. What you don't know remains a mystery to you and not to all. If you are knowledgeable, you become a master. You become a master. If you lack knowledge, you remain a slave. So I'm here to share knowledge with you. And that knowledge I want to share with you is knowledge of salvation. Once you know it, you know peace. Yes. Salvation, knowledge of salvation is this. Understanding how you decide your world to be, that is how your world will be. If you continually sowing negativity into creation, believe in me, negativity will keep on coming your way. If you keep on wishing people evil, believe in me, evil will keep on coming your way sooner or later. You cannot work on John Holt and they are expecting a salary from Julius Berger. Nature ensures, this entities of powers ensures that whatever any man sow, so shall the man reap. So what am I saying in essence is this: make sure you sow goodies of life so that you reap goodies of life. What am I saying in essence? Make sure you show goodies of life. And those goodies of life is this: make sure in this creation you do the right thing. Make sure you do the right thing. And that right thing you will do is that you are God. That's God you believe in. For me, we have only one creator, the creator of the whole universe. The creator of the whole universe. Yes, we created the entire universe, including this gross material known as Earth. So what we have to do is that creator of the whole universe, irrespective of names you call it. I'm not here to argue with you whether you are calling this name or this name. Deep down in you, you know that there is that supreme being that created the entire universe, that has no beginning and end. Whether you call it Jehovah, whether you call it Allah, whether you call it Chukwu, whether you call it Oluwa, whether you call it Olisa, whether you call it God, whether you call it whatever, whether you call it even Bagua, whatever you call it, whether you call him the supreme being, the same thing I'm talking about. I'm talking about that creator whom you respect. Make sure you don't use his name in vain. Make sure you live as expected. And believe in me, after creating the entire universe, he gave mankind the manual. The earthly manual is what man can do in order to enjoy this gross material. Yes. But if you decide to go against those natural laws, believe in me, you will collect. Example, let me give you an example. Do you know that car manufacturers provided what is called manual? That manual is for you to understand the do's and don'ts. And once you keep to the do's and don'ts, believe in me, you enjoy that car to the fullest. But once you go against that, the do's and don'ts, and ignore the safety tips, believe in me, you collect. Because that car, you will not enjoy it. You can do some certain things that can even crash your life. The same thing is what is happening in the gross material world. Chukwuokike have given us the 10 commandments. And today we are discussing the second commandment. That second commandment is don't use his name in vain. Don't speak when Chukwu has not asked you to speak. Don't use his name to lie. Don't use his name to deceive people. Some people do swear anyhow. Anything you swear, as in the swear that the person will be telling you that he's saying the truth. Before now, whenever somebody said, what I'm telling you, it will be Eze-Ana. I remember those days we are used to understand that when a Eze-Ana, outside person tell you, walai talai, Eze-Ana, truth. Walai talai is walai talai. But today, if some people tell you walai talai, I beg, check time. The same thing across every race. Our people can see somebody lying and keep lying, even swearing, calling the name of God. You are entangling yourself. Whatever you are doing, you are supposed to be a role model. You are supposed to be a replica of what you believe in. Because whether each religion, I respect every world religion. Remember, every religion you represent is like you are the ambassador. Some people might trust you thinking that you are a child of God. Now, when you disappoint them, you brought shame upon yourself and upon the belief which you proclaim. The worst thing is that some people use the name of Chukwu, the Almighty Father, to protect evil. Some even use it to bamboozle others. Some use it to even coerce others. Some, you know that some people use the same name to make arranging acclaim miracles using the name of God to deceive people, or name of Jesus to deceive people. All these things, when you are doing this, even you the perpetrator, even you the co planners, even you the person that is in charge of miracle, that is going about arranging fake miracles for your pastors in order to keep attracting gullible ones. You are entangling yourself. You do not know what you are doing, because you are making mockery of that your God you believe in. You can call it Jesus, you can call it whichever name. Do I care? I don't care. And let me call. Well, what I can tell you that by the time you are making mockery of who you believe in, because it's just a matter of time, people will understand that you are just lying. So what am I saying? I'm rounding up. This message will not be long. But what I'm telling you is that pay attention so that you will not be swearing anyhow. I know some people that will swear, saying, if what I'm telling you is not the truth, like let car jam the person. You can say it sometimes you think that it's simple matter of words. Believe in me, it's thick. Because if it did not happen now, it will happen later. Some people have said it and it happens. So don't take the name of God in vain. Never you take the name of God in vain, because once you do that, you will live and receive the punishment therein. So what I'm saying is that whatever you use in the name of God and you brought shame upon to that God you believe in, you are bringing shame to yourself. Never you use the name of God to deceive anybody, because you are the replica of your belief and your conscience. All this is, we take them for granted. But believe in me, it's just a matter of time. Note that in creation, there is entities of powers that are in charge of weaving whatever you sow. Whatever you are doing, they take note of it. And believe in me, those things must come back to you, the originator. So you better know that you are a representative of your conscience. And whenever you develop the inner consciousness and develop your inner selves, you understand that there is this spark of Chukwu being in you. Therefore, you know that if you lie for yourself. If you say truth, you say for yourself. I will stop here, but what I want to tell you now is learn from today's lesson. It's short, but you will learn something from it. What I want you to learn from it is never you take the name of your God in vain. Let your yes be yes. Let your no be no. Any other thing is coming from the evil one. You might think that you manipulated somebody by telling lies. Believe in me, the person you are manipulating might even know the truth, but he decided to let you be. And whenever you mortgage the name of your God, you are belittling yourself. That brand, that name you're supposed to build for yourself, that integrity that some people are supposed to know you with, will keep fading away. Let me stop here. If you have any question in today's lecture, or you want us to do deep consultation for you, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 78 37 672. I repeat 0805 78 37 672. Let us pray. Ekwem na Chineke. Ekwem na ọ dị ihe siri m ike ka Chineke na-apụghị izi m ụzọ m ga-esi lụwo ya, n'ihi na ọ mazuru ihe niile. Obi m siri ike na Chineke emeworo m ya. Ya gazie. May the blessings of Chukwu Okike be with you all now and forevermore. Ya gazie. Udo dịrị unu.